Figure TV. This is a World War III alert. This is a World War III alert. Be sure to wipe your feet. You in the house of revolution. That means hit the like button, like, share, subscribe, support the platform. Salute to our revolutionary brother Deshua Brewer, because he brought this information to our attention last night as my live was ending about the assassination of the Palestinian leader. The political leader, not the military leader, but the political leader in Tehran, in Iran. Iran is promising all-out warfare. Their reputation is in tatters. Their whole revolutionary aura must be regained again, because a lot of people are pissed that they allowed this to happen. But what people like me and Putin and serious revolutionaries understand, that Israel and the U.S. is the best of deceivers and tricksters. And they got some advanced weapons that Israel has said we haven't even used some of our best stuff. That missile they used yesterday to kill this man was one of them. It's going to take a couple of days before we can get all the information. But the Palestinian political leader went to Iran for the president. This is the president of Iran. No, that's the supreme leader. Long live the revolutionary Khomeini. This is the leader, the president of Iran. This is the political leader of Palestine. Now, remember this: the president of Iran was just killed with the foreign minister in a helicopter crash, maybe a month and a half ago. The president who was next in line to be the supreme leader that he had been groomed for decades to take the mantle, he was killed in a helicopter crash. Everybody know that also was Israel and the U.S. That also was Israel and the U.S. Now we have the top leader, political leader who was negotiating the peace, was assassinated. Tehran promises all-out war. I don't know why they ain't already started letting the missiles flying. I mean, all this patience has run thin with revolutionaries around the globe. That's what we're doing. This was very disrespectful to kill that man as he came to laying hand to their president. Then he was assassinated in Iran by an Israeli missile. That's really I just want y'all to get a good look at exactly who. But Iran is promising retaliation. We living in some very, very, very dangerous and unstable times. I told y'all yesterday on my live, Israel wanted World War III. And this is a show for show sign they want World War III. You cannot assassinate anybody in somebody else's country. The United States know that. Britain know that. They don't know. You cannot assassinate somebody else's political leader. That's a political leader. See, this is the problem they did with. This is why Trump got a hit on him right now for assassinating Soleimani. When you assassinate political leaders and military leaders, first of all, that's a crime. In other people's country, then you open up the doors for your political leaders to be assassinated. Now, I'm pretty sure the Palestinians are very upset that leader was assassinated, but they don't have the strength to really make Israel suffer big time for that. Iran absolutely do. The humiliation that came to them for this assassination taking point on their territory, they will have to redeem themselves.
This one is a continuation of the conflict between Iran and Israel, as this is something that took place in the Iranian capital city of Tehran. What happened is that the Palestinian Hamas political leader, went to Iran to appear at the inauguration of the new Iranian president. After that, during the night, the Israelis launched an airstrike, according to Hamas.
See, that's why Putin chooses carefully how he move, when he move, where he move, and when he go to other countries, he got his military fighter jets escort him in other people's airspace. That's illegal. Your fighter jet's supposed to pull off, and then the country's fighter jet is supposed to secure the president. Putin don't play that shit. The Russians gonna secure the Russian president. That's why anytime a Russian president he goes somewhere, submarines and warships gonna be off the coast of your goddamn country. Just in case any hanky panky, the end of the world can take place. You see, in Iran, They finna have to move some warships. They're gonna have to. They have no choice. Now this is what Benjamin Netanyahu wanted: all-out war to save himself and save Israel. See, in a war they can't win, but in their psychopathic minds to bring the U.S. and NATO in is better than them having to fight this humiliation alone.
Killed the leader of the Hamas movement, the political leader,
World War III
Ismail Haniyeh. What happened was that during the night, as he was sleeping, according to Hamas, it was an airstrike, but it has not been properly reported on exactly how it happened.
Ultimate humiliation.
But the Palestinian leader was killed in this place he was staying at.
That man supposed to be safe.
Strike.
That man supposed to be safe. And they go to show Israel holding off on assassinating. They could have hit Khomeini. And this is another thing. Iran, just like another. Iran it got the clean house like the Russians, like Putin did. It has spies. It has people who are being paid off. It has treasonous traitors in its government, in its military. That's how they got its president. They don't want to look in the mirror. That's how they got your president and your foreign minister. In a plane crash, man, please. Now the leader of Palestine come to Iran and assassinated in Iran with a missile. Iran got air defense systems. How the hell did this happen? I know Israel probably have some advanced stuff, but come on, bro. This is outrageously ridiculous, man. And Iran, they have no choice but to get in that dark water. They have to go in that deep water with Israel right now. They got to get in there. Ain't no 2-3 days from now.
And we see that the political leadership of Hamas has now been destroyed.
That's crazy.
Initially was living in Qatar. This is due to
they want to do that to the Lebanese. They want to do that to the leader of Hezbollah. But he never above ground. I've never seen this Nasrallah above ground. I've never seen this Nasrallah above ground. He understands. That man lives like in the ground in a bunker because he has to, because they want to assassinate him. But he'll do what he got to do for the revolution to continue. And Hezbollah said he don't come out. He don't go. See, if he go to Iran, it's not going to be on TV. If he go to Syria, if he go somewhere, nobody going to know. Because when you let people know, like the Palestinian leader did, all on TV, shaking hands and all that. Come on, the Israelis and the Americans, man. They got spy agencies, man. They got satellites. All they needed to do was find out where that man was staying. They did. Then they hit that location.
Taking place was Israel,
which is crazy.
He was leading. The fact that Israel has killed the leader of the negotiations of the side that they're currently fighting is a major issue politically, because that is a clear statement that they do not wish to negotiate.
They don't want no peace.
This has brought on international condemnation of the strike. Both Russia, China, and many countries across the world that are not Western countries have all condemned the strike.
Goddamn right.
Because it signals that Israel is willing to kill political leaders of Hamas,
which is illegal.
Palestinian
you can't in a war. You can't assassinate political leaders, bro. Why Putin is at war with Zelensky? Why the hell you think Zelensky and all his Congress and all that shit still walking around there at war? Because you're not supposed to assassinate political leaders. That's illegal. That's war crimes. But you see what the U.S. do is they call them people terrorists. They say we assassinate terrorists. So anybody who got a problem with them is a terrorist, not an army. You're a terrorist. It's just ridiculous, man.
As well as their unwillingness to negotiate. Some of the statements include the Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesman Nasser Kanani. Haniyeh's martyrdom in Tehran will strengthen the deep and unbreakable bond between Tehran, Palestine, and the resistance. The Qatari Foreign Ministry statement says
it's something that don't make sense. Something don't make sense. I don't know if this dude I don't know if Iran felt like this dude was dragging his feet. I don't know if Iran don't want the peace, but for him to be assassinated, it's like the Iranian military. They could have said enough of this guy. They knew about the plot and they let the plot happen. Because now it's time for a new leader in Palestine that maybe could be shaped in their own image. Maybe this dude was never their guy. This dude here really close to Turkey and the Muslim Brotherhood. That's true. And Iran really do not like the Muslim Brotherhood. They just deal with them for the revolution. Who knows? And I'm gonna be paying attention to who become the leader of. See, this is Game of Thrones. I'm gonna be paying attention to who become the leader. Now, this dude is more shaped in the image of Iran. Wow.
Condemns the assassination of Dr. Ismail Haniyeh in Tehran and considers this a heinous crime and a dangerous escalation,
to that brother,
as well
man.
as a major violation of international and humanitarian laws. The Deputy Russian Foreign Minister Mikhail Bogdanov says this is an absolutely unacceptable political murder and it will lead to further escalation of tensions. Mohammed Ali al-Houthi, head of Yemen's Houthi Supreme Revolutionary Committee, says targeting Ismail Haniyeh is a heinous terrorist crime and a flagrant violation.
You know you can't come above ground when you fighting Israelis, leader, bro. That's serious business. Where you think the leader of the Houthi rebels at? Deep underground, man. This is what you got to do. You cannot be above ground when you're dealing with these psychopaths, man. Unless you Putin or unless you China. But Iran, that's what I say. Unless you Iran, what the freak is going on here? Come on, man. Y'all gotta get some get back.
The Malaysian Foreign Ministry
for the revolutionaries.
Malaysia unequivocally condemns all acts of violence, including targeted assassination.
Come on, man. Just imagine. Remember, Russia just had them Palestinian factions in their country meeting. China, remember, just had a big peace treaty with all of the Palestinian factions. That's why they whacked them too. They don't want none of these people to be leaders of no peace. Israel want to mold their next leader in their eyes. And I'm going to tell you this right now. As brave as those Palestinian leaders are, man, I know it's some fear running through them. I know they martyrs, they ridden and died on no disrespect. But how the big dog just got whacked, I know they think like, damn, he got killed in Iran. All that high security supposed to be going on during the presidential inauguration, and they got him in.
Of nations to join in denouncing such acts. The Foreign Ministry spokesman of China, Lin Jian, said, "We firmly
imagine they'll try this in China.
Any
they try this in China. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep going because I got some more information I'll be bringing in just a second.
Assassination and violent acts, and we are deeply concerned about the potential increase in regional instability due to this incident. Turkey has said Haniyeh's killing once again demonstrates that Israel's Netanyahu government has no intention of achieving peace.
That's Turkey, right-hand man too.
The region will face much larger conflicts if the international community does not.
They got to look at Qatar too, because Qatar just kicked them out of Qatar. They went along with the pressure, the fake Arabs. Oh, that good dinner, man. Y'all roll y'all some of them. Enjoy this. Don't make me smoke alone. See, the Turk, Qatar, they kicked him out and said he had to go. They cracked under pressure. Israel and the U.S. wanted him gone for this. See, they couldn't pull this off in Qatar. No. The U.S. got a base in Qatar. That'll be bad for U.S.-Qatar relations. And they've been waiting. They've been sitting on it, waiting on the opportunity. But they hit a Lebanese leader in the capital of Beirut. I run it on my live yesterday. And at the end of the live, we found out they killed the Palestinian leader. Come on, man. This is World War III alert. We in very dangerous times. Serious business, man. And America, them fanatics in the in Congress gonna get us in a world of trouble because they back in war in the Middle East. They talking tough to Iran. They talking tough to Hezbollah. They talking tough to Hamas. Okay, that mean war, man. Assassinating political leaders. That mean war. What happened when some of our people get knocked off in the Middle East? Come on, man.
Does not take action to stop Israel. And finally, Israel themselves reacted to the strike, saying, "This is the right way to clean the world of this filth. No more imaginary peace surrender agreements, no more mercy." Said
now remember, Benjamin Netanyahu is wanted for war crimes. Just like Hamas, that leader was wanted for war crimes. So what they say, this is how you deal with filth. They setting themselves up to be whacked. But I told people this. This is where that 3D chess, this is where his plays being made. I can't grasp just yet. But I said this. Benjamin Netanyahu better be very careful, because I believe the U.S. and a lot of people in Israel want him to get hit by Hezbollah or by Iran, to wash their hands of him. And I believe they are willing to say, okay, him for the ones he killed, and let's just squash this thing. That's serious business, man. Y'all know how you squash real beef, man. It's eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth. And I think they want Iran to hit Benjamin Netanyahu.
The iron hand that will strike them is the one that will bring peace and a little comfort, and strengthen our ability to live in peace with those who desire peace. And his death makes the world a little better.
See, Netanyahu ain't crazy. He came to America. He ain't going nowhere else. He know they weren't gonna get him whacked here. That'd be too much. The Israel, Jewish radicals will bring America down if he's hit here. He ain't going nowhere else. Netanyahu not stupid.
Clear based on all of these statements that what Israel did today is not something that is widely accepted or regarded as a positive thing in the international community. Even Australia reacted to the strike by saying this individual was central to the activities which occurred on October 7th, activities which have been consistently condemned, said Defense Minister Richard
That man was a revolutionary, man.
That said, we have consistently been advocating for a ceasefire.
That man a revolutionary. And we've already found out that man in the military had gave orders to the soldiers not to slaughter innocent people. And do not rape and not pillage and plunder. It's some regular civilians. Ooh, that good. Best part of waking up ain't always Folgers in your cup. No. Some civilians got in the crowd. And some hooligans. Not disciplined. Did some things they weren't supposed to be doing. They just getting too excited and BS. Okay. But the military formation of Hamas, rape and plunder, did not come from that man. To achieve the military defeat of the Gaza Brigade of Israel, which they did, kidnap generals and soldiers, which they did, that was his orders.
Pleased to see an end to the catastrophe which is playing out. We definitely want to ensure that we do not see an escalation, he added, because the consequences of that
too
will
late.
be profound.
The escalation.
What he is saying is that Australia, and likely the same stands for the rest of the Western countries, is to not condemn this strike, but to say it was justified due to the actions that took place on October 7th.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
they just don't understand. The world not will side with them when Israeli leaders get hit, and they gonna get hit. The Israeli leaders. You better pick any, meeny, miny, mo. They will get hit for this. And you should have done it somewhere else in Iran, because now Iran absolutely had the capabilities to put a missile through their window. They didn't prove it before. And their whole revolutionary reputation online, you better believe that. Revolutionaries from all over sitting back like, okay, Tehran, the people done backed you. People done stood with you. You can't let small hats assassinate revolutionary leaders in your country. It's not, you can't let that go on. So they got to get busy.
Peace negotiations, which is completely hypocritical based on the fact that this was the very person who was negotiating peace with Israel.
He was negotiating.
And that is the one common message in all of these statements, and that is that this is a clear escalation and a step back from peace. And this is just following Netanyahu's visit to the United States. Following that visit, he has now
Come on now, man. That man just come to the United States, told them, hey, y'all back our play. We got to take care of this business. Then all this unfold. The U.S. definitely in on this. The U.S. intel agencies pinpointed and gave Israel the exact siting and location. They got shit Israel don't have. That's what's so crazy. You also say we do not want escalation. Why the hell is you helping them target these leaders like this? If you do not want things to, you cannot believe the U.S. because they bought and paid for, and the Zionists, the small hats, really run this country. The Zionists are the people in power. When you looking at the ones who running shit like Blinken, they small hats, and they do want to escalate.
One which succeeded and another which is still unclear, which was the second strike that took place in Lebanon in Beirut, which was the first time the Israelis struck the Lebanese capital.
They struck Beirut yesterday. So this is very we're in a very troubling time. And I want y'all to pay attention to this too, because this is
Fox News alert on this Wednesday, a Pennsylvania SWAT team leader is claiming that Secret Service never told his team to man the roof where the gunman who took aim at former President Trump was located. And a counter sniper currently with the Secret Service apparently says another assassination attempt could happen before November.
Now, Secret Service agent warns another assassination attempt could be imminent. We already been saying that they're not going to try to stop them. They keep bringing up Iran. Iran tried to assassinate Trump. Iran. Now we got somebody been assassinated in Iran. They keeping Iran in the eye and in the ear of the people, on people's lips for some reason. Why Iran? Maybe because they're not through saying, hey, Iran is the one finna do whatever Iran is finna do against Trump. We're living in some very dangerous time, y'all. This is a World War III alert. World War III alert. Kofik, follow me.